Welcome back. This is part 7 on the TRX 450R. Sorry. On the previous video, we went through and we assessed all the clutches, clutch plates, clutch basket, clutch cover. I have a brand new clutch pack, which is friction plates and fiber plates and all that on order. Should be here in I don't know, a few more days. The basket, I might try to rework the basket. I haven't been able to find one cheap. I'm gonna rework it, see if I can take some of those gouges out, at least smooth it out a little bit, and we'll probably reuse it. If you remember correctly, the engine is in this stage right here, and pretty close to being in final assembly. We just need the other case half, which I got in the mail. So I am going to place you in the stand and go over the couple of parts I just got in. All right, the first part is the balancer. So we got the new balancer in, and this one here, it's like brand new. I mean, it really is. It came with the gear, the castle nut, I guess we'll call it. And this thing is in really good shape. There's no wear on it at all. It's in much better condition than the one that was on the bike that I took off. So we have that. Oh, and I think I paid, I don't know, I think it was 70 bucks for this. I'm not sure. We'll go over the pricing on everything at the end of the video series. And this is the case half. And this was kind of pricey. I think I paid $240 for this. It's like $320 brand new. So I spent a little, I saved a little less, you know, a little less than $100. Excuse me. But this is what you would call loaded. It has everything in it. It is in really good shape. I mean, look at how nice the inside of this is. There is no gouges in here or anything. This case is like brand new. So I couldn't be more happier with the way this is right now. There is no damage from, let me pick it up a little bit. It didn't throw a chain. There's no damage anywhere from a chain. This thing is in excellent, excellent condition. So let's go over what we got. All the seals are in it still, so they don't need to be replaced. I am going to pull this seal. You can see that it's got the oil jet for the crankshaft, to oil the lower crankshaft. You can see that. That's a $30 item, which I don't need to buy because it's in here. So we save that. Oh, and the barons, like the oil pump baron here, the baron for the balancer, it's really good. Actually, I'm pretty surprised at how nice all these barons are. This baron's good. This baron here is, you know, is really nice. There's no thumping in it. This baron is super nice. I mean, I have these barons to replace. I don't know if I'm going to replace this one, but I'm definitely going to replace this one because I mean, I have it. So I might as well replace it, or I might just leave it. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I mean, these like brand new. I don't think this motor had a lot of hours on it when they pulled it apart. It doesn't look like it anyway. I mean, it is in really, really nice shape. So it's basically what they call loaded. It has a neutral safety light, you know, for the light, or the safety switch so the motor won't start when it's in gear. And you can see here, it's still functioning. Still pushes in. Like I said, we got this, and this is in better shape than the one that came on the bike, which I have over here. Here's the one that came on the bike. And you can see that it's not in as nice a shape as that one. So obviously we're going to stick with that. So we got a lot of extra parts. We have the pin. The pin, it seems to be stuck in here. So I'm going to get the pin out. I might have to heat the case right here a little bit to get that out of there. But like I say, I bought the brand new pins, and we'll take that out. We'll clean the bushing. I'll clean this. Excuse me. This gasket surface is going to get cleaned up, and we're going to take this gasket off, and we're going to clean up the surface as well. So What I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean this all up. I mean, as you can see down in here, there's some, you can see this, it's some dirt and stuff in there. So I'm going to clean this all up and get this all ready to go. And I'll turn you back on when I'm ready to replace some bearings. Let's take this out first before we get too carried away. We'll heat it up, pull it out, show you guys how we do it. See if I can get it to move. A little bit of heat. There we go. She's moving. All right, it's out. That's the easiest way to get it out. And as you can see, that pin is junk. We're gonna toss it. All right, not gonna lie, that took probably a half hour to 45 minutes to scrape all the gasket material off and to prep the surfaces. And they look good now, and you can see that those gasket surfaces look really good. And I did the same thing I do on everything. I hit it with the stone, and I scraped it off with a razor blade. And you can see the other side looks just as nice. So it's all ready to go. I've been sitting here thinking about what I want to do with these bearings. I know I'm replacing the main. These feel really good. I don't know if I need to replace them. I don't know if I'm opening up a can of worms by replacing them. I think I might just leave them. I don't know. Let me sleep on it. All right, so I guess the next thing to do is we're going to pop the seal here. I'm definitely taking this seal out because, excuse me, I got a new seal kit for the counter shaft. And so we got to pop that, take the keeps out. I'm definitely replacing that bearing, without a doubt. So let's get set up to do that. And what I'm going to do is, I don't think I said it on the last video. I put the bearings in the freezer and I leave them in there for 24 hours and then I heat the case and they drop right in. So I got to pop the bearings in the freezer and I'll let them sit overnight and we'll get back at this tomorrow. All right, let's get these bearings out of here. We'll start with this one. There's the keepers. All right, we need to get the seal out. Maybe we'll just seals out. Now we want to work on that bearing, and I need to find a bigger socket. They're the same size, really. Put a little heat on this. All right, she's out, and it fell apart, obviously, because you're really not supposed to pound on these, but it's out. All right, let's work on getting that guy out, shall we? Gonna use a Baron puller. Put that in the hole. Heat it up just a tiny bit. All right, let me get this on the floor, stand on it, and then I'm gonna pull on it with this. Baron's out. Didn't take that much effort. Here it is. All right. All right, that one's out. And I didn't damage anything really. I did lay it down on that surface. We'll hit this one more time just to make sure, but I had it on the rubber mat, so we're good. Now I'm gonna pull this seal out because I have a new one. Here we go. She's out. And now we are going to heat this and then pound that out. Let me just make sure I got the socket that fits that first. That'll work. Go. She's out. That's it. All the Barons are out. All right, so I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna clean all this up real good, and we'll come back and we'll install the new Barons. Let's heat this up so we can put the Barons in. And I think I might want to put a couple of blocks under this anyway, just to get it in the air. Yeah, that'll do. And hopefully by lifting it up like that, it will allow the heat to transfer a little better. And I'm hoping these Barons just drop right in. All right, we got the frozen Baron here. Let's see if it drops right in. Beautiful. Let's see if this one drops in. Well, that isn't what I wanted. All right, so let's just... Relatively easy. It didn't drop in only because I think this Baron cooled it down. I probably should have hit it with a little more heat. Anyways, let's do this last one. And that's it. We're in. We're good to go. All right, we'll let this cool off a minute, and then we'll put Loctite on and put the keepers back in. This sleeve, I guess, holds the bearings in there. I don't know. All right, let's put the oil pump in, and we're going to, obviously, we're going to oil that up. And we're going to put the shaft in, and this is the pump itself. We'll put a little bit of oil on there. And we'll oil up the shaft. Slide that in. All right, put a little more oil on that. Good to go. So let's get set up, and I think we're going to put the halves together. All right. Let's everything is ready to go here. So what I want to do is I want to put some Never-Sees inside these holes here for the dowel pins, like I did on the other one. We're going to drop the gasket on here now. All right, here is the case half gasket, and we are going to pop that on right now. And the manual does not say to put anything on here as far as gasket maker or anything. Yamaha Bond or Honda Bond or whatever you want to call it. Does not call for it, so I'm not going to put any on. So we're going to put some lube on the shafts here. Put some lube on this, on that. I am going to lube this bearing up here. Hopefully it'll slide right in. And this is motor oil. That's it, just motor oil. So for this, this is gonna be really hard to do because the camera is at a weird angle. So I'm gonna try to hold this while sliding it in. I have to take this out, which is just to hold the bearings in place for shipping and probably assembly when you're pounding it in so they don't fall out. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. That's the bushing that you put it, that's in there to keep them from falling out. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing on there. And it fell right down and on there too. That went on nice. Take that. All right, let's throw some screws in this and see what we got. All right, we got 3 bolts with brass washers. One goes here, one goes here, and the other one goes right here, according to the owner's manual. All right, let's start tightening this stuff up. All right, let's put this in. This thing here was full of brass. I mean, it was really plug solid almost. So what I did was I took a pick, I picked it all out, and then I blew compressed air in through here, out to there, and it kind of forced everything out. And then I took brake clean, I sprayed brake clean in there, flushed that all out, and then I hit it with air again. And it looks like I got just about everything out of there, which is good. All right, that's in. Next, I think we should probably put in the main seals. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the seal on here and just a regular seal. Put a little bit of oil on here so she goes in. little smoother. This is the brand new collar, and this is the, not really an O-ring, but I'm gonna put some oil in this too. A bit of oil in that, and a little bit around the shaft here. Should we get some lubricant on that? And then this guy just goes right on like this. Okay. All right, we got to line the timing marks up, and this only goes on one way. And the timing marks have to be lined up, which they are. All right, let's put the washer on. Now the nut. All right, so this is just, I'm just putting stuff back on here just so I can figure out where all these nuts and bolts go, because I'm starting to get a little confused. But we'll figure it out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the original clutch back in here. I haven't gotten the new one in the mail yet, and I want to put this together and see how it runs. And we can always change the clutch out after. It won't be that big a deal. All right, so this is the new timing chain, and that's the part number, in case you guys are interested. And like I said before, I always buy factory timing chains. It's just what I do. So we're gonna pop this guy in right now. Now I think we'll put the flywheel on. Put the wood drift key in there. I think I want to put a little bit of oil on this stuff here. Be sure there's plenty of oil all around. Should do it. I think we're ready to smash this thing in the frame. What do you think? Do you think we ought to put the cover on the side here? Sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's flip this up and put the side cover on, and then we'll be good to go to slam it in the frame. All right, here's the cover, the gasket, and goes on there like that. Here's the cover, if you guys remember correctly. We cleaned it all up, assembled it, got it all nice. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pull the alignment pins out of here, and I am going to put them in here. And the reason for that is just once this thing grabs and pulls, it's a lot easier to do it this way. Push that down onto there. That looks good. I think what I'm going to do now is I need to remove this again. Get the wires out of my way. think that's it. Let me try shifting it. So I got the shifter on here, and right now we're in neutral. Let me move this out of the way. Right now we're in neutral. That's first gear. Neutral again. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Fourth. Third. Second. First. Neutral. All right, transmission shifts good. I think we're good to go. I think the next video will be, it will be us installing this in the frame. I mean, it's coming out really nice. I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, she's gonna be a ripper. So let's call it here. I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't get into full depth on the rebuild here, you know, like get into every little detail of rebuilding it, and I skipped around a lot, and there was actually a few times I actually forgot to turn the camera on while I was working. So not a big deal. You guys get the idea. I can answer any questions you may have on this, but lower end is done. It's all together. Transmission's functioning beautifully. The crank's spinning nice. Everything's there. The clutch is in. I didn't put the new clutch in yet. I put the old clutch in. I'll run it with this one because I didn't really want to wait to finish assembling this lower end, because you got to let the clutch plate soak in oil for, you know, 24 hours or so, or a couple of days. And I didn't want to wait that long. So I'll run it with this, and we'll see how it goes. And then I'll flip it up on its side, and we'll change the clutch out. It won't take that long. Maybe I'll make a standalone video on that. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and make sure you smash that subscribe button, like, share, and all that good stuff. And you guys will see me when I post the next video.